Next up, Dave is in Caulfield North in Melbourne.
We're here in Caulfield, which is close to Bayside, which I love, but we're here to see Dan from Horizon Pools. He tells me he's got a great pool, and I'm looking at the sideway here. Well, this I've got to see. So Dan, the last time we caught up, I was saying how easy it is for you to get your pools in, but I'm looking at this property here in Caulfield and I'm looking at the sideway. It's probably, what, 1.2 wide? How the hell did you get this pool in here, mate?
This was pretty hard. This tested the boundaries of fiberglass installation, and as you can see, we have power lines out the front, we had traffic management, we had tight access issues. 1.2 would be great if we had 1.2.
Oh, really?
It's a little under a metre. So we had mini excavators, we had little tiny stand-on dumpers, we had just every trick in the book we used to get this pool in.
Yes, but what did we end up with in the end?
Well, we ended up with an Aquatechnics Sovereign, which is 5.4 by 3.1, has a beautiful bench down one side. It's a small pool, but it's a great pool. It's got a good depth. It's in blue steel, and as you can see, it's it's a pretty good looking thing.
You said blue steel there, mate.
Blue steel.
No, that's not a good blue steel. But... So I know that you love this brand, so it's Aquatechnics, okay. So with this pool here, what makes it different than any other fiberglass pool?
I've worked with a lot of fiberglass pool brands over the years, Dave, and Aquatechnics really do set the bar with fiberglass pool technology in not just Australia, but the world. I've worked with a lot of brands over the years, and these guys have the best quality, the best designs, the best structural strength, the best warranties. It really is an excellent product.
How long was this pool to put in?
This was done in lockdown, so this was one of those unusual little jobs. I actually excavated this with the contracting company to dig the hole. We used this raised section here. This is actually part of the pool material because we had trouble getting it out and getting rid of it. But we excavated this pool in about 2 hours. We had the pool dropped in the next day. It literally took probably longer to crane the pool in and shut the street down, the power lines, and set the crane up than what it did to actually dig the pool. The boys finished this off in a day because it was a nice tight little site.
So Dan, when it come down to design, so this is something that you come up with the clients at the same time. Did you go over where the pool position was going? Like, how did this all work out?
A lot of work went into obviously getting the pool into the backyard and then squeezing the pool into the smallest possible space and taking up the least amount of footprint as possible. And obviously the colour, as you can see, it's a very modern design with the concrete structures, the matte black finishes and glass finishes, battens and so forth. So the colour, the size, the position, the access, it's even though it's a pre-made fiberglass pool, still a lot. We put a lot into the design aspects to get it right for people.
It is modern, as you said. Like, you've got a lot of matte finishes on this, and obviously we've got the polished concrete and stuff around. But the garden does soften it, so it's not too contemporary. It's enough, and it's something that you can look back in 10 years' time. This garden's still going to look fantastic.
I think the important part here is probably this beautiful piece of raised grass. This is the part that I think really joins the pool and the modern hard finishes together. So the green grass softens the whole backyard.